This is a handheld student assessment device, often known as a clicker. I use these in my classroom almost every day, primarily to check and discuss homework. Before I started with the clickers, I would ask one student to answer a homework question. I might ask that student to explain how the answer was achieved, or I might ask other students if they agreed with the first student's answer. In either event, I could only tell how well a small fraction of the students understood the problem and the solution. I was looking for a way to gauge the understanding of the class as a whole before a formal assessment like a test or quiz. Now, I have a classroom performance system using hardware and software by e-instruction. There are other manufacturers, but the usage is similar. This is the receiver unit. This unit is connected to the computer. A long cable allows me to place the receiver in the middle of the room, even though the computer is near the front. I can project a question on the board, and each student uses their individualized clicker to respond. Each student is assigned a specific clicker, so I can track the results later. After a time limit, or when I'm ready, the results are gathered and displayed on the screen. I can choose to display the responses graphically, but I find that time-consuming and not of much value. I can choose to have the answer displayed as well, but I like to keep that feature turned off. After the results are displayed, I can randomly pick a student to see if they agree with the majority answer. As a class, we can discuss the answer or just move on to the next problem. I use the manufacturer's software to generate the questions, but they also have a plugin for PowerPoint that is somewhat easier to learn. You don't have to set up a question beforehand, you can just pose a question to the class and get yes or no results. These clickers allow for 8 choices for any specific question. This software also comes with the ability to set up and play a Jeopardy-like game which assigns points to a set of questions. A group of students shares one clicker and answers as a team. The software keeps track of the score and clears the board of questions that have been answered. After class, the software can provide a variety of reports such as Instructor Summary, which shows each student and their overall performance on the testing session. Study Guide. This type generates a report for each student showing which questions they got right and which they got wrong. It also shows which incorrect answer the student chose. Question Report. This type shows the responses for each student for a given question. Response Report. This type lists the percentage of responses for each question, including the correct answer. Item Analysis Report. This is a summary sheet that shows the percentage report for each question, but does not repeat the question itself or the answer choices. All of these reports can be printed or exported to PDF or Excel. Here's what some of my students have to say. I love clicking the answers in. They are a very innovative way of going over homework. It really makes me feel like I understand math now that we spend time on the confusing material. If you're interested in trying this in your classroom, you might contact a vendor and ask for a free trial period. Also, keep an eye on eBay or other auction sites for you.